Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Mystic Mim Tarot. Thanks for clicking on my video today. I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. I will get a lot of different messages from Spirit, both about your ex and about your spiritual ascension, your upgrades, and basically where you are at in life right now. I'll use my self-care deck with tips and advice from Spirit too. And I will conclude the reading by getting songs from my song deck for you. Please note that this is only a general reading, not a personal one. So take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. The genders may also be swapped in this reading. Now let's begin. What would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? The Karmic's primary goal was to destroy all of the love that this man ever had for you. She failed though. He is still in love with you, whether you want to hear that or not. You are no longer bothered, worried, stressed out or crying over this ex. You refuse to allow him to occupy any space in your brain or to invade your thoughts any longer. Your ex cheated on you with this karmic. Now he is cheating on this karmic with another woman. What goes around comes around, and how you get them is how you lose them. You are an empress. You forgave your ex for yourself. You don't like to hold on to grudges as they stunt your personal growth. He was so selfish and self-absorbed when he went after this witchy karmic, leaving you wondering what had just happened between you both. You decided to do some investigating and discovered more of his secrets than you ever wanted to, Divine Feminine. You did love him dearly in the past. It broke your heart the way he carried on with you. His games, his lies, the way he tried to hide a karmic from you and juggle you both, the betrayal of him choosing her over you, the deceit, and finally, the way he left you on red with no explanation whatsoever. The karmic thought that she could turn this man into the man of her dreams. He wasn't about to change for any woman though. If he ever was going to change in the future, it would be for a divine feminine like you, and definitely not for a karmic. You want a one-woman only man, Divine Feminine. Your ex is a womanizer. You are modest, whereas your ex is in the opposite energy. He will do anything to get attention. He has lost so much sleep over you. He is in his feelings about how he sabotaged everything with you. The karmic treats him like dirt, Divine Feminine. What else would Spirit like to say to you today? You are the Empress now. You make your own rules and live your life the way that you want to. Your ex was extremely controlling, jealous, and possessive. Now you are the leader in your own life, Divine Feminine. He got distracted easily. He was unreliable, and you could never truly trust him. He feels that you have options now, and the competition is making him fearful and insecure. Trust me, dear, you made a very smart decision to leave this ex in the past, where he belongs. It really wasn't easy for you to walk away from him, but you did it anyway. Even though you are the one who bowed out of this relationship, Your ex goes around telling people that he left you behind. He also tells them that you will be back. He said so many great things about you to this karmic in the past. This led to her being obsessed with you, Divine Feminine. He also told other karmic options all about you. So as a result of his big mouth, you have women that you don't even know who are haters, fans, and who constantly keep an eye on you. He feels that you weren't as content or successful as you are now when he was a part of your life. Your ex feels that the both of you could be wonderful together. Little does he know you have left this in the past. You are not interested in giving him another chance. The jealousy that the karmic has towards you has become so old, you feel. You now live your life in your own lane, doing your own thing, and paying zero attention to people who work for the other side, not the divine side, that is. The karmic is no threat to you anymore, Divine Feminine. When he hears certain songs, he still cries over you. Just know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, Divine Feminine. It is like the karmic got your sloppy seconds. Be careful of what you wish for now, as you may just get it, Divine Feminine. You are a truly gifted alchemist. All of those attacks from this karmic, you were able to alchemize and turn into abundance for yourself. Well done. Your ex is drinking way more than he ever did. Most of you Divine Feminines prioritize your life purpose and your spiritual journey over finding new love. If you still miss your ex, don't worry. It's only natural to mourn a person when they are no longer in your life. I will continue to give you the strength and willpower to overcome these feelings. The karmic bitches about you non-stop to not only her family, but his family too. You loved him like no one ever has in his whole life. He feels like a fool for trying to throw this karmic in your face. It actually had the opposite effect to what it was supposed to. Instead of you getting jealous and trying to compete with her for his love, you walked away from the entire situation. He is so upset because he feels that you have completely severed the cords with him. He lived a double life and he is not a genuine person. He is superficial, DF. He is embarrassed now and paranoid. He knows that you got all of the evidence and information you needed through tarot readings regarding his betrayal, his lies, and his cheating. The karmic always manages to reel him back in with empty promises, lies, and sex when he tries to leave her. He left a chosen angel warrior for a weak, codependent, promiscuous, evil karmic. You have a lot on your plate, Divine Feminine, but you always manage to handle it very well. He thought that he was going into a relationship with the karmic that was exciting and fun, full of reckless sex, shared addictions, and irresponsible partying. All he really got, though, was an STD, a woman who constantly does magic on him, a bad reputation, and bad karma. You playing hard to get now is actually turning him on. You are extremely creative, Divine Feminine. Being the energy vampire that he was, he sucked your energy in the past, leaving you feeling nothing but lethargic. He is now afraid to approach you because he presumes that you have a new love and is terrified of your rejection and the effect that it would have on his ego. You are such a great catch, Divine Feminine. You have everything to offer, and that's why he is kicking himself now for doing you wrong. You are graceful, sweet, caring, beautiful, and you have a kind heart. At times, he acted like he was too busy to make time for you. Now, though, he would give anything for a chance to see you, talk to you, or even text you. You felt like you were going around in circles with this man. You were confused, you had no idea where you stood, and he tried to play mind games with you. If you happen to have a channel, Divine Feminine, your ex watches everything that you post and likes and comments on your content and has even given you donations. He was a classic love bomber. He was charismatic and smooth. He was over the top with his compliments. In the beginning, that is. He cannot believe your reaction to his betrayal. He wanted you to be all jealous and crazy and chasing after him. The fact that you realized what he did and then let go of him has him in his feelings. His plan to make you envious concerning flaunting this karmic in your face backfired on him because you wouldn't chase him like he expected that you would. Your ex traded in a classy, sweet, loving, caring together lady, you, for a nasty, trashy, opportunistic, evil, witchy woman, the Karmic. He's so contrary. Now that you don't want anything to do with him, he wants to come through and present you with a small offer. Nothing but a page of pentacles. People that are ignorant to spirituality don't comprehend that it is a journey that you are on to ascend and become the best possible version of yourself. It involves complete dedication and commitment to both yourself and me. Have you ever told people that you are spiritual? Sometimes the look on their face says it all. They feel like you're a hippie, you're crazy, or even in some cases, like you've lost touch with reality. This is because they have no knowledge about spirituality and what it entails. They are actually the ones missing out. What else would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? This quote is for you, Divine Feminine. My silence speaks volumes, and my absence will let you know exactly where I stand. I am not one to respond or react to fools. I remove myself from them. Your ex feels like you mothered him in a loving and nurturing manner. He misses that more than anything. It is because he has mummy issues. He cannot replace the unconditional love that you gave him, and nor will he ever be able to, Divine Feminine. This is his karma. I know most of you don't want to hear it, DF. However, he does love you still in a way that he has never loved this karmic. She was chosen purely for convenience. He is very upset and angry because he cannot come with you into the next stage of your life. He feels rejected by you. In 2024, DF, you want holidays, money, new experiences, happiness, and peace. Your ex constantly hears gossip from friends and family about the karmic sleeping with so many people, men and women, behind his back. It is pathetic that he chooses to stay with someone like this. It shows you how bad his self-esteem really is. There were days when you wished that you would wake up remembering nothing about your ex, Divine Feminine. He chose to be toxic and now has regret and remorse about not choosing the divine path with you. The closure that you got from him wasn't formal. It was just the lack of clarity, the silence, the confusion, and the disrespect all put together. That was your closure. Your ex was a Judas in your life. He was a traitor. He said one thing and did another. He backstabbed you and betrayed you, Divine Feminine. I know that your feelings have changed towards him, DF. He is aware of it too. You are going to be blessed with fortune, fame, money, accolades, promotions, and opportunities, Divine Feminine. A lot of you Divine Feminines would hear him out for closure. However, the door is now officially closed. You have decided you are not taking anyone back from the past who has betrayed you, juggled you, or lied to you. You never stopped, no matter how much pain you were in, how tired you were, how upset you were, how broken you felt, and how down you felt. You kept going. The worst is now behind you, Divine Feminine. By trying to make you jealous, he has essentially ruined his own life, as now he is trapped in a karmic cycle with an evil witch. He is stuck in the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, whilst you are in the energy of the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I separated you from this ex. I had to. He wasn't willing to give you an equal give and take. He was both greedy and selfish. He feels as though you are stalking his every move, Divine Feminine. Most of you, though, are completely finished with him and you're not looking back. You are now grateful in a way for the pain that your ex caused you because of a number of reasons. It brought you closer to me. It led you into your life purpose. It taught you a lesson about self-love. It taught you exactly what you don't want next time around. It leveled you up and now you are on a glow up. You were strong enough to alchemize the pain and turn it into power and ascend spiritually. And you are now an empress as a result of this experience. You are also a high priestess, a light worker, and a starseed. Don't ever feel guilty about removing toxic people from your life. It is one thing if a person owns up to their behavior and makes an effort to change. But if a person disregards your feelings, ignores your boundaries, and continues to treat you in a harmful way, they need to go. This was your ex. You had to call back your power, and that was the first step of this journey with me. You realize now that losing him has brought in rewards for you. He wasn't right for you, and I knew that. You deserve so much better, Divine Feminine. I know that you find it hard to believe that he could be into watching tarot readings. However, he really is. This is one of the ways that he is spying on you. Deep down, he knows that he has caused way too much damage for you to ever give him a second chance. At the end of the day, none of the Karmic's manipulation tactics, games, black magic, gossip or slander has worked. It has all backfired. Now she has been exposed by me for her demonic ways. The Karmic runs you down daily to him. She thinks this will make him hate you. All it does, though, is make him reminisce over you and love you even more. Your ex cannot give you either what you want or what you need. You know by now that you should never go backwards in life. Keep ascending, DF. You are on the right track. What else would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? You ran into my arms when you ran from your ex. I saved you and protected you from then onwards. He could never catch up to you, DF. You have ascended way too high. You are on a whole new vibration. You released the 10 of Wands in your life, which was him and everything that was tied to him. The third parties, the drugs, the booze, the drama, the conflict, and you have never felt so good. You are trying to cleanse this masculine out of your energy. He's accustomed to dealing with Queen of Wands energies and even Queen of Wands in reverse energies. You are the Empress, and he did not know what to do with you. He thought that he was ripping your heart out, but little did he know he was actually assisting you to level up in your life. You are in the energy of love and light. You cannot be touched by any evil now. He feels rejected by you because the cycle is now closed and he cannot come with you into this brand new stage in your life. DF, you deserve a life filled with love, happiness, and fulfillment. This ex just couldn't give it to you. He is afraid and panicking that he has lost you forever this time. Your confidence has returned to you after your ex tried to crush your self-esteem and your spirit. He won't stop spying on you through your social media. He is especially stalking you if you have a platform. He brought enemies into your life. He hooked up with Karmics, told them lies about you, and they all went against you to attack your blessings. You view him as a lying, cheating coward of a ghoster. You are leaving behind those that hurt you to the core and starting to seek out your new soul tribe. Your ex really stressed you out. You find yourself trying to fill in the discrepancies in the stories he told you. The things he told you just did not add up. You were in a sunken place, dear, and you didn't know what to do or who to turn to. You felt so alone when he let you down and abandoned you. You have learned so many lessons from him, Divine Feminine. These include: don't trust just any man that comes into your life acting like a knight in shining armor. Do your research on your next love interest. Love yourself more than any man in your life. You are number one, always. Divine Feminine, during your transformation, you might feel like everything is falling apart, but in reality, everything is coming together for your highest good. You are being pushed to evolve and get out of your comfort zone so that you can live and experience your true greatness. Welcome change. I am inspiring and motivating you to recognize your worth and become aware of all of your talents. He thought that he would come back to you down the track when it suited him and that you would be the same Queen of Cups that you used to be. Over time, you have changed, however, and you are very different. He never expected you to change up on him and become the Empress. Now you are all 4 queens in the deck. What else would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? Some of you Divine Feminines will accept him back if he cleans up his act, clears his karmic debt, and does the shadow work. Divine Feminine, I am leveling you up at a rapid pace because you are so obedient to me. Your ex played stupid games and won a stupid prize, the Karmic. You have people around you who envy you as they are jealous of you. They feel that everything comes to you so easily. This is not true though. You have worked so hard spiritually and physically to get where you are today, at Empress level that is. Your ex and the Karmic are Jezebels who play with black magic to get what they want in life. You have endured a lot of betrayal and painful heartbreak throughout your life. Definitely too much for one person to bear. He really misses your high vibrational energy because it kept him safe and protected. Instead of standing by your side and supporting you, he judged you, slandered you, criticized you, and then abandoned you, Divine Feminine. You are a remarkable woman who has been through the storm and survived it. Now you are a true warrior. Your ex feels that you are someone else now. Some days he feels that he should have been loyal to you, should have prioritized you, should have placed you on a pedestal, should have listened to you more, should have given you more than he took, should have had more respect for you, should have been more kind and gentle, should have treated you better, should have been more genuine with you, and lastly, should have had more empathy and compassion with you. I observed him disrespecting you behind your back and then abandoning you. I stepped in and blocked him from your life because he was no longer worthy of you. Now I am bringing in a new divine partner for you to replace him plus loads of blessings. Your ex carries a lot of shame concerning his behavior and how unfairly he treated you. A lot of you divine feminines feel that you have been unlucky in love. The relationship between him and the karmic is abusive, codependent, and completely toxic. At one stage, divine feminine, it felt as though anything that could go wrong did go wrong in your life. It was an awful time for you. Now it is all in the past, and the only way is up now. A woman who knows her worth will never wait on the ego or indifference of a man who does not. You have questioned yourself and wondered if he ever really loved you because he was so cruel. You are a light worker, divine feminine. You were personally picked for this role. You are helping others spiritually with your gifts and helping to educate and awaken them to their divine purpose. Your ex created way too much confusion for you, and your intuition was screaming at you that something just wasn't right with him. Divine feminine, you are attracting everything that is for your highest good. New opportunities, new energies, a new mindset, and new connections. He sees you as a woman who has just experienced a huge transformation. As a result of this, he doesn't know how to approach you, what to say, what to do, or how to feel. You are not even the same person anymore. You feel proud of yourself for your inner strength and the adversities that you have overcome, including distress, affliction, hardships, and unfortunate events or incidents that have occurred in your life. He couldn't see exactly what you had to offer and how extremely talented you are, divine feminine. Better days lie ahead for you. He lied to you about his whereabouts at times when he disappeared for the night and said he was with his friends. He didn't protect you and stand up for you the way that he should have, especially when it came to the karmic and his toxic friends. You never stop growing in so many different areas of your life. He is only realizing now exactly how he screwed up his life. He wants to return to you so you can fix it. He could have avoided his karma if he had just admitted the truth to you. He wasn't courageous or brave enough to do that though. He is so sick of the fighting and arguing that goes on over there in that dysfunctional household. He wants out. He thought that he had you all figured out, but you surprised him, divine feminine. If you haven't experienced an increase in your abundance yet, it is on its way. You have been spending a lot of time at home, divine feminine, resting and rejuvenating. Your ex was the catalyst to your spiritual awakening. Your life got better when you realized that you didn't have to be nice. Nice got you ran over, stressed out, and disrespected. Now you're not as nice as you once were. He caught an STD off the karmic. He has lost a lot of money and he has to move on, and he's having legal issues now. He was a king of wands. He was never good enough for you, DF. You need an emperor because you are an empress. The Karmic has been doing spells to target your money, Divine Feminine. You are about to receive more money though. Her spells get returned straight back to her, so now she has nothing. She never learns. You couldn't continue to love this man as he continued to offer you nothing in return. You are choosing peace, self-love, healing, and pure love every single day, Divine Feminine. It wasn't revealed that you were the true Empress until after your ex made his choice. That was done on purpose. It was a test of loyalty that he failed. He went around in circles with you, being so indecisive and not keeping it real with you. He was hiding a lot. Towards the end, he was finding it more and more difficult to keep up with his lies. Divine Feminine, you fell in love with his mask that he wore, not actually the real him. If you lost a lot in the past, Divine Feminine, it will be returned tenfold by me. It was this vicious ex of yours. He was relentless when it came to you. He wanted you to pay. You need to take each day as it comes by being kind, gentle, and easy on yourself, Divine Feminine. Your ex had such a massive ego. He is all up in your energy because he is in his head going over what could have been had he made the right decision and chosen you. You really wish that he would understand your silence and move on with his life. You cannot wait to see what I have in store for you, Divine Feminine. Your obedience to me will pay off in many ways, especially financially. Money is definitely coming in for you, either now or in the near future, Divine Feminine. Your spirit team has blocked any access to you from him whatsoever. They know that he truly could never give you what you deserve. You did feel a strong soul tie with him. However, you realized that he was way too far gone. You couldn't sacrifice your own health trying to save him. You are a great private detective, DF. I helped expose his secrets to you. You didn't stop your researching till you discovered the truth. We worked together. I was the one who enlightened you to the reality of who he actually was and what was going on behind your back. You suffered so much with the heartbreak from this man that it started to take a toll on your body and your health. You weren't eating or sleeping right, and you stopped doing the things that you once loved. DF, you are tired of having to leave those behind who are not interested in changing for you. You broke old patterns. It was so difficult for you, but you learned the lessons. Now you are completely free and you are moving on to bigger and better things. Whilst you were dealing with your ex in the past, he actually had you stuck in low vibration. You were anxious, depressed, fearful, worried, acting jealous, and constantly questioning him. He made you into someone you really weren't. When he left, you automatically became high vibrational and you felt peace of mind returning to you once again. You were disgusted when you discovered that he had a sex addiction. You didn't want your health to be put at risk from his sexcapades. He doesn't even have a preference. He will sleep with anyone, regardless of gender. He wants to clear his conscience now and come back and apologize and explain why he did what he did. You are a boss now. I am very pleased with your progress and the way in which you have leveled up. He convinced you that he wanted something serious with you. However, I witnessed him making you loads of empty promises. He wasn't genuine at all. You had to completely go silent on him in order to protect yourself because you discovered that he was a narcissist. In hindsight, you are thankful she now has to deal with the problems with him that you once had to. He made his decision who he wanted to be with based on money, lust, and shared addictions, not love. In his life, he uses sex as a weapon and thinks that it will solve all of the problems in his life. You can tend to worry a lot, Divine Feminine. Worry doesn't change anything though. Try and hand all of your worries over to me daily so that I can handle them on your behalf. You are of high honor. You are getting respect and admiration for your hard work and your dedication to your life purpose. Divine Feminine, distance yourself from people who lie to you, disrespect you, use you, put you down, and drag you down. He cheated on you and disrespected you. He literally does whatever the hell he wants, whenever he wants, and however he wants. He doesn't even have the capacity to take other people's feelings into account. When he does the things he does, he is so self-centered and narcissistic. You passed the last test I put before you, Divine Feminine. You rejecting his dirty love offer was the smartest thing you could have done. Congratulations. I am just warning you that your ex is about to text or ring you. He wants you back and he wants to ride on your blessings. He had control issues and he expected you to be subservient to him. He could have been your match had he chosen to do the shadow work, heal, and ascend to empress status and be on the same level as you. He didn't want to though. He wanted you to be there for him, but to not expect any form of commitment from him. He was a show-off and a daredevil. He would do absolutely anything for attention. That shows you his level of maturity. What else would Spirit like to say to you today? You feel that he made you fall madly in love with him and then abandon you. DF, you have a divine purpose here on earth to fulfill. You were specially chosen by God for this. He did sex magic on you to make you become obsessed with him. It has all backfired and now he is obsessed and he is missing you and yearning for you. Some people, like this ex, hold grudges against you for the things they did to you. He is resentful now because you are doing whatever you can to clear him out of your energy. You are extremely sick of him lingering in it. The more your life improves, the worse your ex's life gets. You waited and waited for him to make his decision, and he didn't choose you. It was a blessing though, even though it didn't feel like it at the time. What else would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? You have a couple of ex-lovers that are pining for you and want you back, Divine Feminine. This is your quote. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because the longer I stayed, the less I loved myself. You were innocent the entire time. You did nothing wrong whatsoever, Divine Feminine. You were just unlucky and met a man who was no good for you at all. He still has dreams about you, Divine Feminine. Men are supposed to love and protect you, not hurt and betray you. You are naturally gifted and talented. Your true worth was hidden from him by me, as I knew that he had bad intentions for you. It is really sick, however, he was jealous of your talents, your abilities, and your spiritual gifts. He tried to destroy your confidence and your self-esteem. The hardest parts for you breaking up with this man were grieving the future that you had imagined together and grieving the person that you thought you knew. He wants you to be hurting now simply because he is hurting. In the past, he gave you mixed signals and kept you on the back burner. You are a true winner. You have defeated your delusional, nasty ex and their lunatic karmic. He wants to come back now, love bombing and hoovering you. It's because he doesn't want you to have someone new in your life. Even though he acted as though you were the only woman in the picture, you weren't. He constantly told you half-truths and went around in circles when he talked. He was basically a pathological liar. He juggled his blessing from the divine and then chose the wrong person. It took you closing out this cycle with him for him to see both your value and your worth, Divine Feminine. Now I'll get some tips and advice for you, Divine Feminine, from Spirit. Take a bath. Take yourself out on a date. Start a skincare routine. Learn to say no. Never take on more than you feel that you can handle. Plan a holiday with friends or family. Try a new recipe. Be kind to your body. Nourish it with foods rich in vitamins and minerals. You will have more energy if you do this. Read, watch your favorite shows or movies, and try not to feel guilty about not being productive. Do something that you loved as a child. Take a break from the news. Pray more. If you love animals, watch some funny animal videos. Do some simple stretches to get your blood moving. You should make a vision board. You can cut out the pictures from magazines and place them on your board that you look at daily. These could include pictures of the house that you want, the car that you want, the holiday destination you wish to visit, and many more of your dreams. Spend time around people that support you. Go and buy some crystals. Move your body in some way every day. For example, walking, running, or swimming. Make a playlist of your favorite songs. Try to be fully present in the moment. Practice mindfulness. Go for a walk in nature. Get a massage. Make a list of fun activities and post it on your fridge. Set the mood whilst cooking, candles lit and music on. Put yourself first. Work a job you enjoy and look forward to. Make sure that you have some me time, Divine Feminine. Listen to an album that you loved when you were younger. Tell another person 5 things that you admire of them. Let go of things that you can't control but that you're still clinging to. Try minimalism. Go and have a coffee with a friend. Do something creative like painting, writing, or drawing. Find a new hobby. And the last one is be kind to yourself. I'm using my new song deck now. The lyrics in these songs will resonate where you are today regarding your self journey and also your recovery from this toxic ex of yours. The first one is I'm Still Standing by Elton John. Raise Your Glass by Pink. You Learn by Alanis Morissette. Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles. Winner by Pet Shop Boys. Joan of Arc by Little Mix. Stronger by Britney Spears. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Don't Hurt Like You Used to by Grace Carter. Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive. Wonder Woman by Lion Babe. You Learn by Alanis Morissette. Rich Girl by Gwen Stefani. Know Your Worth by Khalid. And the last one is Express Yourself by Madonna. I hope this reading was interesting and insightful for you, Divine Feminine. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!